Alright guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we will be reviewing the show Alice in Borderland. It's on Netflix, and if you watched our last snack crate video, the holiday snack one, you would know what we're talking about because we did mention it in that video a little bit ago. Obsessed gamer Ari Su suddenly finds himself in a strange, emptied out version of Tokyo in which he and his friends must compete in dangerous games in order to survive.
So if you guys didn't know, this show is a Japanese show, and the one on Netflix, well, obviously on Netflix, but the one we watched was dubbed in English. So if you guys don't like, it not matching up and all that, then this probably not the show for you. But I don't know, it doesn't really bother me too much.
Yeah, it used to bug me a lot, but then I feel like a lot more shows are coming out where it's in another language, but it's dubbed over in English. So I kind of gotten used to it.
And the shows just happen to be good too, so like...
Yeah, like every time. So even if it bugs you and this and that, like still give it a try because it could be like your number one show, you never know.
So this show, like she said, it's this guy and his friends that get caught up into like an empty world.
Like another dimension.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. And they have to just go through these games and on the fly learn it and try to figure it out.
And survive.
At the same time and I guess collect those cards.
Yeah, so each game that they go into, they don't know what they're going to get until the game starts. So they base it off of like a playing card deck. So if it's a 1 of any suit or a 10 of any suit, that kind of just determines like the difficulty. And the suits determine what type of game they'll be playing. So like a heart plays with your heart, and then there's other ones, whether it's club, spade, or diamond. I forgot what they all mean, though.
We've obviously seen movies or shows where they have to play games and try to survive.
Yeah.
Saw being like the biggest one probably. But this one to me is pretty cool because it's done in a different way, and it's not so...
Twisted?
Yeah, it's not so twisted, I guess you can say. But at the same time it is. But this one is also way more emotional.
Yeah.
Like you actually care for the characters, and... I feel like you just want to know what's going on. Like, you want to figure out what's going on here. How did they get into this empty world?
Yeah.
And how did they get out?
Because, like, they didn't just wake up in this other dimension. Like, they were awake while they entered it.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
The main character in this show ends up being pretty smart in the stuff that he does, or like he's the one that kind of figures things out. And I like how he figures it out because he figures it out on the fly, and he kind of like, I don't know, because he's not always 100% right away. But he just works through it, and it helps you work through it. Like, oh wait, he's actually onto something, and then it kind of like, I don't know.
Stress will get to him as it would anybody who's under pressure, but he'll like get in the zone and be like, wait, I remember seeing this and that and that, and then he'll like zone in and like really get into it and remember the rules and what needs to be accomplished.
And then almost even backtrack and bring you along with how he got to that thought process.
Yeah.
And I just like him.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Like, I just like him. I feel like he is the least selfish out of everybody.
I also like how they bring in, like, new characters as well. There's never a dull moment. There will be a dull moment, but right away, like, it'll get picked up by somebody else. And just the characters overall, they're just kind of like, I don't want to say strange, but they're different.
Well, they are strange. There's a lot of characters in this show that are very strange.
Yeah.
So one thing I will say about the show is, like, there's not too many crazy twists in the show, but there's a big early one that I didn't see coming because
it's like, how is the show gonna go on? We're literally only on like episode 3?
Yeah, 2 or 3, and like this big thing that's like was kind of whack.
Yeah,
but
it all played out in the end, and it
you
wasn't as bad as you thought it would.
It wasn't as bad, and you almost forget about it.
Yeah,
like that's how crazy it is.
Like on the very last episode, I was like, oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
What I also did like too at the end in the last episode is that they kind of tell you all the character stories, but instead of like taking a whole episode to do that, it's like 20 seconds or a minute or whatever. It's not like all kind of crazy.
It seems like there's gonna be a season 2, and I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like this one was really good, and I want more answers, and I want to just see like how they get out, or like if they get out, or what happens.
Same. One thing that I didn't like about this show is the very last episode. Like, a lot went on, but at the same time, it's like there were a few different points in that episode where I thought it was gonna end, and it just kept going. So I felt like I got a little bored towards the end just because I felt like it was kind of not really dragged on, but it just took forever to end.
I actually liked it.
Really?
Yeah, because I feel like you learn so much.
Yeah.
You learn, like, even from the very last second, literally the last scene, I needed that to happen. But yeah, I don't know. This show is really good. I think I've said it before. Well, I think on the Snack Crate video. A lot of my favorite shows are foreign shows. Yeah, I don't know. This show is really good. So if you guys haven't seen it, I definitely would suggest you guys check it out. Like I said, if you don't mind lips not matching up and stuff. But that's probably going to be our review, though, on Alice in Borderland. So if you enjoyed the video, definitely leave a like. We appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't already. And comment down below your thoughts on this show if you've seen it. I know we don't do too many TV show reviews. We never really do any.
Yeah.
But we're going to start, because we do watch TV shows. If you guys see our list every month, there's always TV shows in there, but we never review them. Mostly because the TV shows, or she watches them quick, but for me, like, nowadays they all come out in one day, every episode, and we might not be able to review it for 2 weeks or something like that, and I feel like everybody else has already reviewed it because they watch it instantly. Like I said, that's gonna be the review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. But either way though, my name's Matt.
My name's Nicole.
And we'll catch you next time.